Hi there, Mark Jabin, Medical Director of the Haywood County Health Department, and let's talk about this pandemic. In this video, it only takes once. What happens when you let your guard down? And, if you will, please share this video with someone you care about. So let me ask you this. What would it mean if you slipped on a damp stair and broke your arm? You know, the one you do everything with? What would that do to your work, your family, and your life? I bet that's not really high on your list. So I figure there are things you do to avoid such a thing. Maybe take another stairway or ease your way down or hold on to the railing, something that protects and helps you be safe each and every time. And then one day, you have your hands full, so you just go down the steps and hey, no problem. And then other times you figure it will be okay, so you just bound down the steps and it goes okay. Until one day, when maybe it's a little slicker than you could have known, or your foot doesn't land just right, or there's a hickory nut on the bottom step you couldn't have seen, and there you are, life disrupted, pain you don't need, and maybe long-term disability. You know, it's much the same with this coronavirus. You avoid contacts, practice the golden rule of gathering, keep your distance when you can, careful to wear a face covering when you can't, wash your hands before you touch your face, disinfect surfaces, and work really hard to not be a close contact with anyone, staying out of anyone's cloud, and keeping anyone from coming into yours. But sometimes you forget, or you're tired of it, or it's just too much to do. You take your chances, and guess what? You don't get sick. Now, maybe you were lucky, or just maybe nobody you came into contact with that time had been exposed or was infected or at their contagious stage. You don't know, except each time it works out. But one day, you forget your face covering and figure it'll be okay. It's been so far, and you'll be extra careful. Except this day, that person you're around is in their pre-symptomatic stage. The virus is replicating inside them, enough virus to be contagious, but not yet enough to have symptoms. They can't know they are about to get sick, and neither can you. Or maybe you are the one who's pre-symptomatic, exposed, infected, but not yet sick. But hey, it'll be okay until it isn't. Other days it worked out, but on this day, the pieces all fell into place. Not only that, but the virus loves being invited into your home, really appreciates the opportunity to share with others, your kids, your parents, your grandparents. And a few days later, there you are, life disrupted, pain you don't need, and maybe long-term disability, or worse. It only takes one time. Ask anyone who's been sick. You've heard of super spreader events. 80% of the cases come with 20% from 20% of the contacts. It's what we see over and over. So be well and be careful. Keep your guard up, especially right now.